All right, good evening, everyone. Dan Hunt with the JSKA Rochester Virtual Dojo. Today is April 15th. Happy Tax Day. Hopefully, you all got everything taken care of and sent in today. Um, we're coming to you from our Southern Command in Sarasota again, and tonight's class is going to be doing some more of the Heian Shodan variations and going through Kanku Sho one more time so that we have some better understanding of it, and hopefully be able to go through it a number of times. Dirk, you missed Saturday, right? No, you were here Saturday? Okay, all right. So it looks like Tom and Andy are the two that didn't get to experience the Kanku Sho. So we'll go through that, and then Mike had requested Basai Show, but he's not going to be here Saturday, so we'll probably do that next week, Saturday, not this week. All right, so let's get started with a little warm up, and then dig into our Heian Shodan variations. All right, feet together. Let's. All right, jogging in place. Oh, I think Tony was going to join us. Jumping jacks. Change your arms. Change your feet. Change your arms again. Good, arms are on. And switch. Front and back. Elbows up. Up and over. And flat back that way. Across the middle. Over to the other side. And then up. Arms up. Rotate. And back. Rotate. Back again, rotate. And rotate. Legs a little wide. Bend at the waist. All the way to the ground. And to the right. To the left. Back to center. And roll it up. Good. Hands up front. Lifting the knees. Itch. Knee. Front. Sheet. Go. Up to the side. Knee. Front. Sheet. Go. Ankles up. Itch. Knee. Front. Sheet. Go. Good. Easy kick, hitch. Knee. Front. Sheet. Go. Out to the side, hitch. Knee. Front. Sheet. Go. And side snaps, hitch. Knee. Front. Sheet. Go. And back kick, sit. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. All right. Left leg forward. Front leg, back leg. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Switch legs. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Switch legs again. Football kicks. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. And Mikazuki Gary. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Shi. And go. Switch your legs. Football kicks. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Mikazuki Gary. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Hey. All right, good. Long. Open close hip. Ball the foot. And up. Down. And up. Other way. Open and close the hips. And long. Up. Straighten. And up. Small circles. And back. Palms forward. Switch. Palms up. Switch. And palms to the back. Switch. Fingertips to the back. And switch. All right. Take your fingertips to the back and rotate it as far back as you can. Push your shoulder forward. Get your arm back. And bring it forward again one more time. So now your fingertips are heading straight that way. All right, let's do the other side. Release. One more time. Good, arm across. On your back. And on your hip. And across the other arm. Down your back. And on your hip. And shake out the shoulders, forward and back. All right, straighten up. All righty. So we kind of got through a few of the different versions of our Heian Shodan. So I'm going to kind of start in the middle and work our way a little bit toward the end. So the first one we're going to start with is the glitch. So basically it's a go back one, do the same one over, and then go forward one. So a total of 3 techniques. So the only one that doesn't get 3 techniques is the first one. So from here, it's going to be 1, come back, 1, 2. Okay? So after the first one, we're going to be here. Then we're going to go back 1, 1, 2. Okay? So let's start this one out. All right, ready. Itch, knee, sun, she, go, rook, hitch, hutch, 2, 8, 2, 8, knee, sun, she, go, sit, right, hutch, right, coup, right, 2, itch, itch, and finish. And bow. Close. All right, let me see you guys do that one. All right, so let's go back 1, step forward 2. Hey, Marty, good to see you. All right, here we go. So the first one is just out 1, itch, knee, go back 1, out, and then forward. Sun, she, go, rook, hold on, Marty. Go back to the down block. There you go. Itch, forward 1, or out to the lunge punch, forward 1, and rising block. So your right leg forward, rising block. Itch, back 1, forward 2. Nope. You're ahead of us, Marty. So go forward 1 more. Ki. There you go. Good. Now back 1, forward 1, and then big turn. Itch, knee, sun. Itch. All right, so everybody should be on the lunge punch. Everyone should be on the lunge punch. There you go. Go back to the down block. Itch, knee, sun. Itch. 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 Knee, sun. Itch. itch, 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 and finish. All right, good, yummy. Oh, that takes a lot of mind work. All right, here we go. Next one. We're going to do this switch. So each time you do a technique, you switch twice, do the same technique 2 more times. So 3 total. So like for instance, the first one is 1, switch twice, 2, 3. Okay, doing 2 down blocks. Okay, ready? Itch, knee, sun, she, go, rook, sit, hutch, coo, right, itch, knee, sun, she, go, rook, sit, hutch, hey, coo, chew, itch, knee, hey, all right, good. Questions on that one? That's a good cardio one. You probably make that work with probably any kata you wanted to. So it wouldn't necessarily have to be Heian Shodan doing that one. All right. So the next one is kind of a one that I worked out for somebody that had requested complained that they were in a hotel a lot because they were traveling and so on. They got no place to do their karate. Well, if you can do your kata inside of a 3-foot or 6-foot square, 6-foot square, then you can probably do all your kata. So the only requirement is that you always step into. Okay, so if I want to go forward, I got to pull back to go forward. If I want to go behind myself, I can't step out, so I got to switch, and then come back, switch. All right, so each time it's a forward motion, but you got to stay within that like 4-foot, 5-foot square that you've got forward and backwards. Okay, so let's try that. All right, so from here, we're going to take a half a step out with the right and step in with the left. Now swap up the feet by bringing the front foot back. 2. Bring the front back foot forward and then down block. Smash it. Bring the front foot back and punch. Now take the right foot, bring it to the back of the room and down the middle. Swap it up. 1, 2, 3, 8. Now take your right foot, bring it back this way. Yeah, is that right? No, we were doing rising blocks. Let's start again. Sorry. I was in my own head and wasn't doing the kata. All right, let's do it again. Sorry. Apologize. Here we go. Itch, knee, sun, Shigo, rook, itch, hutch, ku, itch, knee, san, bring the back foot up, down block, itch, bring your right foot to the back of the circle, square, and down. Lunge punches, 1, 2, 3, 8. Bring the right foot over, shuto, half step back, shuto, Half step forward, the back leg. Half step back, shoot the height, and bring the front foot back foot out. And you end up back in the same spot. All right, so let's see you guys do this one. Okay, so every time, make sure you're stepping forward with all the techniques. If you want to challenge yourself, maybe put yourself close to one of your walls just to see, to make sure you're not stepping out into it, okay? All right, here we go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Uk, ich, ni, san, ich, ni, san, shi, go. Ich, ni, san, ich, ni. Mark, go back. Bring your left leg back and step out 45. There you go. Ich. Good. Ich. M-A. All right, good. Did you end up back where you started? All right, good. Any questions on that one? So again, it's a lot easier to see when you're actually crowded on the sides. All right, so this will help. You know, Mark, when you go on travel, or Dirk, when you're down in Houston, Texas, you know, those are good opportunities to be able to still do your kata within that 4 foot square, because usually there's at least 4 foot square in there for the walking around. All right, so next one. Let's see what's on my list here. All right, so we have the left foot is going to be stuck. So now we're not moving the left foot. So the first move is going to be stepping out this way. Okay, keeping the left foot there. This one's pretty straightforward here. And then we have to step back because this foot can't move. So I got to take a step back instead. So anytime the left foot wants to step forward, I have to step back instead. Okay? All right, so let's try that. So left foot is stuck. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Step back. Now step toward your camera, or away from your camera. Ich, ni, san, shi, eight. Now right foot goes off this way. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Rook, hitch, hotch, right? Right foot goes that way. Hitch, knee, san, shi. Now we have to come up with the right leg and bow. All right. How'd that go? We good? See lots of thumbs up. Good. All right, so let's try the left foot, or right foot is stuck this time. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Rook, ich, hotch, two, eight. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Rook, hitch, hotch. Ich, ni, san, shi, yame. And bow. All right. So different ways to use the stepping based on one of the feet being stuck where it's supposed to, where it is. All right, so next one we've got putting our left arm behind our back. Okay, so the thing you got to really focus on is making big motions, lots of kime with your arm that's actually doing the moving. And if it's a hikite, pull it in like you're grabbing something and taking it right off the body. Okay. There's something that flashed. Yeah, I can't think of it now. Okay, so really pull hard, extend hard, and try and see if we can make some good techniques with it. Okay, so actually the thing that flashed in my head was what if your arm was dead? You couldn't use it because it either you've been shot or you've been cut and it's not really working. So you still got to be able to make stuff work. Okay, so let's put this behind. Here we go. Ich, ni, an, shi, go. Rook. Ich, ni, san, Ich, ni, an, shi, go. Rook. Ich, hach. Ich, ni, han, shi, yummy, and bow. The other thing too is when you're going in certain directions, make sure you send your hikite in the direction that you're going. So like first move should be here, okay? And then if you're doing the shutos, heading out this way with a left foot, pull this way. Okay, so head that right arm out in the direction of the left leg going, which way it's going. All right, now right hand behind. Okay, let's Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Rook, ich, hach, Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Rook, ich, hach, Ich, ni, san, shi. And about rush. All right, let's see you guys do one of those. So you can pick left or right hand behind your back. You decide. Just I want to see your hikite going in the direction that you're stepping, okay? If it's a pull side. All right, here we go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Rook, ich, ni, san, ich, ni, san, shi, go. Rook, ich, hach, Ich, ni, san, shi. Yummy. All right, very good, yummy. All right, so that's about it of the Heian Shodan versions. I think I might take this and do this for maybe like a Heian Godan, different ways to do the Heian Godan, same sort of thing. I think that would be interesting. Andy?
Oh, I'm gonna say last one first is also interesting.
Yes, that one's a challenge. So that's all we have time for today. Maybe we'll pick that up on another day.
Yes.
All right, so let's go ahead and get a quick drink of water, and then we'll come right back for some Kanku Sho. All righty, let's get moving. So before we get started, did anybody who was here on Saturday have any questions about Kanku Sho that they thought of after class? No, nothing. Okay, good. All right, so I'm going to start with me being in your mirror. A little bit easier because the first set of moves go down and forward toward you. So we'll see if we can make that happen. All right, so starting off to the left, I'm going to face the left and I'm going to move to the right. Okay? And I'm going to make a Marotiuke, and I've got to bring this elbow pat into the center of the body line. Okay? And really what I'm looking to do, the actual application for this is on top of the arm, boom, and hit. All right, so think of this as somebody grabs. I'm going to go on top of the arm, boom, and hit. So that we've done that as a bunkai for Marote Uke a number of times. So I'm getting off the line. So if he's right here, grabs with this side arm, I'm going to hit on top of it, strike. Okay, then I could do it with the other side. If he grabs with this side arm, on top of it, strike. Or I could step backwards. 1, 2. All right, so it's got 3 different versions of how to get away from the person that's grabbed onto you and they want to hit you. Okay, so here we go. First one, Marote Uke going to your left. Itch. Now come back to the right. Knee. Now go to the back of the room. Sun. Now step forward. Oitsuke. And then from here, we're going to flip it over and back fist. Okay, think of this as I punch them in the face. I'm going to reach around and pull their head. Okay, so 1, 2. Step in again. 1, 2. And then one more, just a punch and kia. 8. Okay, back to the beginning. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Punch reverse. Uchuke. Itch. Punch uchuke. Punch again. 8. All right, good. So when you make this uchuke, don't just flip it. Boom. Bring this elbow back a little bit and make an uchuke that way. 1, 2. Okay, not just this. Okay. All right, one more time. Now these first 3 are done fairly quickly. Okay, so there's not a whole lot of pausing in between them. It's bomb, bomb, bomb. Ready. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shigo. Rook hitch. Hitch. Hey. All right, good. Let's see you guys do it. Kanku Sho. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shigo. Rook hitch. Hachiku. Good. All right, good. Any questions on that part? Marty?
Sensei, we're opening and closing our hips with after Oizuki, hips are closed and then switching to open.
No, vibration still closed. Vibration still close.
Vibration. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
So it's here. Boom. 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 So still closed.
Hey,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, because this is really an attack. It's not an open and create less space here. I'm attacking and attacking again. Okay, and my actual intent here is to take over the top of his head and spin it this way. So my hips tend to want to be going that way. So I'm going to open it up slightly and then bring it back the other way. So vibration, it's going to be a vibration.
Thank you,
Andy?
Sensei.
No? All right, good. All right, so next move. I don't want a pin. Wrong one. Okay. All right, so the next move, we're in a lunge punch position here. Right leg forward. I'm going to take the right hand, send it around the outside as this one is on top of, and pull down. Okay, this hand is on top. Okay, this hand is here, like this. So the right hand is like this, left hand is on top, but I got to go outside to inside. Okay, so this is from the lunge punch to the outside. Take the mate, turn it, and then pull, hyper rotate like you did in Heian Shodan, right? Under this kick punch, right? Same sort of feeling. I'm going here and pull, kind of like even in Basai Dai. Basai Dai is here. Kanku Sho is on top. Okay, so like if they were to grab here, I could put them in the luxation here. Okay, but my thought is I'm actually going to have them, their head inside of here, inside of my arm, my body here. Boom. So from here, I'm going to pull them in. This is going to come back to the hip, palm down. Okay, so pivot one. Now kick my giddy, pull it back, come over the top, back fist, kosadachi. Step back out with your left leg, uchi-uke, punch, punch, and then a low manjigamai, boom. So this one is about parallel to the ground, not up here, not up here. So it's down here, okay? And then from here, I'm going to go forward and then pull back into like a nekodachi, okay? Not up on the ball of the foot, just kind of like an L stance almost, okay? So from here, this manjigamai that's here, I'm going to come forward with it and then pull back. Now this is the tearing of the phone book that we talk about. Lots of high tension, slow, hard breathing, let all the air out. Okay, picture if you were to tear that phone book, how much energy you'd have to put into that. So lots of back muscles getting involved. This here, the chest closes, back muscles close from here. Okay. All right, so let's go to the lunge punch. I'm going to be out, just doing it. You guys are following me now. I'm not in your mirror. Okay. Hitch, catch, and pull. Kick, pull, back fist. Uchi-uke, punch, punch. Manjigamai, so low, then down block, tear that phone book. Okay, let's do it again one more time. Itch, knee, kick, back fist, uchi-uke, punch, punch, manjigamai low. Tear that phone book. Okay, go back to the lunge punch. One more time. Okay, squeeze your left leg in. Mate, pull. Kick, back fist, uchuke, punch, punch, manjigamai low, gedanbarai, ich, knee, san kosadachi, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Okay, so try and make sure your feet finish the same time your gedanbarai finishes it. So don't do this and then continue, or don't do this and then have your feet end up later. So try and make them both end at the same time. All right, let's see you guys do it. So from the lunge punch, right leg forward, ich, knee, san, shigo, rook. One more mark. Itch, tear the phone book. Hold on, Tom. You're ahead of us. We're counting each one, okay? So you're on the down block. Tear the phone book. Go ahead. Good. Itch, catch. Knee, kick, back fist, uchiuke, punch, punch, manjigamai. So, Tom, your hand is very high. Get your right hand down, even more. There you go. Itch, knee. Good. Any questions there? So, when you make that hikite, creating the hikite, go in like you're doing a cover punch, and then do a down block from there. So it's bending that front knee in, and then coming back off of it. Yep. So you don't have to move your foot; just bend it forward, so you're getting some energy going forward. Okay. All right. So let's go to the beginning and see if we can put all that together here. Us, ayoi, Kanku Sho, ich, ni, san, shigo, rook hitch, hatch, ready, itch, catch, itch, ni, san, shi, go, rook, itch, ni, san, shi, go, rook, hitch. All right, from here, change to moving to the left, manjigamai, the normal one, which is high and low. Now I'm going to reach back to my side hip, my right hip, double punch. This right hand is a full tsuke, not a hook punch, full tsuke. Then back the other way, bring your hands to your hip, double punch. Okay, so from here, my left hand comes up when my left leg moves in. My right hand comes in as my right foot goes in. Okay, so I'm catching here, catching here. Now I'm going to shove down fudodachi. So these hands are like this. Okay, fudodachi. Now, the low impact version of this, lift this knee up, put it down just behind your left leg. Okay, we're going to do a full turn shuto. So here's the low impact version. So all you have to do is pivot on your left foot, lift this right knee up, lift, and step and turn. So we're going to stay right leg forward, just back one step. Okay, and then there's the higher impact version where you actually jump, but put your right foot where your left foot was. It's okay. One more shuto. Itch. Sorry, no more shutos. All right, so from here we're going to go side snap kick, back fist, elbow. So after the jump, we get the one shuto, then side snap kick, back fist to elbow. Okay, no adjust to of the foot this way or this way. What we're going to do is just pivot and kick, do the same thing the other way. Okay, so back to Geidan Barai in a short L stance. Let's see. Geidan Barai, short L stance. Here we go. So, Manjigamai, itch, pull it back, knee, itch, knee. Left hand goes up, left foot comes in. Right foot goes out, right hand goes in. Shove it down. Big jump, itch. Side snap, back fist, itch. Adjust the hip, not the feet, itch. Elbow. Okay, one more time. Short Geidan Barai. Manjigamai, itch. Throw it out, knee. Manjigamai, itch. Throw it out, knee. Catch left, catch right. Press down. Big turn. Side snap kick. Side snap kick. Elbow. All right, let's go from the beginning, and then I'm going to watch you guys from the beginning. We're almost done. Plus, aioi. Itch, knee, sun, shigo, rook hit, hach, ai, itch, catch, knee, sun, shi, go up, hitch, hach, itch, knee, sun, shigo, rook, hitch, itch, knee, hitch, knee, sun, shi, go, itch, knee. Good. Questions to there? So we have lots of dynamic tension here, and we have lots of dynamic tension here. Oh, really connect all this, and then release it as you kick. All right, let's see. One time, you guys. Kanku Sho. Ichi, ni, san. Shigo. Ukich. Hachku, or hach, sorry. Ich, catch. Ni, san, shi, gorok. Hitch. Hach. Itch. Ni, san, shi, gorok. Hitch. Hach. Itch, ni. San, shi. Go. Rook. Hitch. Itch, ni. San, shi. All right, good. All right, any questions up to there? So a couple things. So let's see. So this part looks good. When you pull this in, this comes here. Kick over the top, back fist, uchuki, 1, 2, and then this one stays low. This is parallel to the ground here, okay? And then when you go forward from here, don't release your front foot into a front stance. Just bend forward and then slide backwards and push off of the bend forward. So when you're here, leave that foot and slide it back as you put the tension in it. Okay, so again, make sure this is kind of parallel to the ground, and then bend into it and then slide the foot back. Okay, then when you're making the catch, don't come out here to make the catch. So from here, this goes through the middle, out to the side, and then comes in this way. Don't make it come from here this way. All right. All right, so let's finish up. So let's start from the beginning, and then we'll go all the way to we'll finish up. Bus Kanku Sho. Ich ni san shi go rug. Right? Ich ni ich E San Chi Go Rug Hitch Hutch Itch Knee. All right, so here's where we left off. So this elbow, I'm going to keep these hands here to each other, and I'm going to create that. So I got his head here, so I'm going to wind his head around and pull his head down into here. All right, so these don't come off of each other this way or this way. They stay wrist together. So here, I'm going to pivot it around and pull. Now repeat again. Pull, kick, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let's go back to the elbow. So I'm going to pivot around. I'm going to take this hip and bring it that way. And pull. Kick, back fist, uchi-uke, punch, punch. Now from here, we're going to take the right foot and bring it just a little bit over, and I'm going to take and lean my body over so that I'm one line. So if I'm here, okay, I'm here, 1, 2. Notice I'm one line here, shoulder down to the, not here, and not over here like that either. One line, single line from the ankle up to the shoulder. Okay, so if you can't Mikazuki Gary this high, that's fine. All right, just bring it down a little bit lower if that's all you got. Okay, but I want you to pivot, same sort of thing. If you want to do low impact, I'm going to go Mikazuki Gary, put that foot down, and I'm going to drop down. If you can't go all the way to the ground, that's fine. Go down as what you can. Otherwise, kind of like a sprinter, have your hand sideways, and then you're going to pop up and swap it out. Okay, so from here, we're in the 1, 2, move that right foot over, 1. Okay, Mikazuki Gary, land with your right foot forward, and you go and you drop your upper body toward the ground. Itch. Then pop it up, knee, low shoot though. Okay, so wrist on the right is at your belly button, left is a low shoot though. Now one more shoot though forward. Regular. Uchi-uke lunge punch together, itch knee. Then the next two are together, 2, ki and the punch, itch knee. Right? Then finish. Okay, so let's go back to elbow, right leg, Unwind it. Itch. Kick. Back fist. Uchuki. Punch. Punch. Okay, set the arm up. Tate shuto. Mikazuki Gary. Drop. Itch. Knee. Jump up. San. One more shuto. Uchuki lunge punch. 1, 2. Itch. 1, 2. Eep. Yummy. Emba. Push. All right, let me see you guys on that last bit there from the elbow. Itch. Ni, san, shigo. Itch. Wait a minute, Tom. No. You got to stop at the tate shuto, right? So move the right foot over a little bit. Send the left hand up. There you go. Now, itch. Ni. San. Shiko. Rook, hitch, ki. All right, good. All right, so this left hand going way back here should be done nice and slow with a good breath so that you've got some little good dynamic tension going on. It's not a height though, it's kind of a flat, kind of like what you would do in Niju Shiho, like the Niju Shiho things where you kind of, it finishes vertical like this, thumbs up. Okay? All right, let's go from the beginning. We'll finish it up and then we'll have you guys do one on your own. Okay. Okay, take note where your starting spot is. All right, ready? Kanku Sho. Itch. Ni. San. Shigo. Rook hitch. Hatch. Right. Itch. Ni. San. Shigo. Rook. Hitch. Itch. Ni. San. Shigo. Rook. Hitch. Hatch. Itch. Ni. Sanchi. Back stance. Itch. Ni. San. Itch. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Hitch. Hatch. Ku. Ju. Itch. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Hey. Yummy. Emba. All right, did you end up in the same spot? All right, here we go. Last time we watched you. Go ahead.
Sensei, that first ki, is that first ki on the jump, the first jump?
Oh, first ki is on the first lunge punch at the very end of the sequence, single lunge punch only. Okay, that's first ki. And the last one is on the lunge punch. There's only two. Now, if you want to do one on the jump, you can. That's one we normally do a ki, but in this kata, this one only has two officials. It's on the first or the final lunge punch after all these, punch, reverse, or uchuke. So the final lunge punch there, ki there, and then the final lunge punch going off to the side. All right, here we go. Kanku Sho. Hajime. Gimme. Amba. All right, very good, very good. So, since pretty much all of you are still working, let me give you one little tidbit too, if you would. One of the things that happens when you're at your computer is you get like this. Now it shows up a little bit in your katas and that. So really try and spend some time, even when you're at your desk, is pulling your shoulders back, pulling your chin back to get yourself more straight up and down. So you just kind of, there's just a little bit of this going on. And I'm not saying you can't make your techniques work that way, but this tends to not have the back connected, number one. And number two, if you have any kind of lean forward, that gives your opponent an opportunity to pull you and get you over your center. So it moves your center a little bit forward, a little bit easier for them to take you off your balance. Okay, so just beware that when you're on your computer, this is kind of the position you assume. So try and get yourself a little bit taller. Okay. All right. Any other questions on Kanku Sho?
Good one.
All right. Good. Glad you guys could join me tonight. Appreciate it. And we will see some of you on Saturday. All right. If I don't see you before Easter, happy Easter.
Happy
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Good night. Good night.